get in there. And the witch said, "Oh, you silly goose! You see, the opening is wide enough even I could get in." And my sister climbed up, and she stuck her head in the oven. And Gretel was thinking fast. She gave the witch a shove, and she fell into the oven. And as she howled miserably, Gretel slammed the door shut and secured it with the bar and ran away as the witch burned up. And this is all that's left of my poor dear sister. Well, now, of course, the next thing Gretel did was release Hansel, and they jumped for joy knowing that they were free. And then they went into the house, and they found treasure in every corner. They filled their pockets with jewels and gold coins and pearls, and then they ran out on the porch to go home, and then they remembered they didn't know how to get home. But before tears of frustration reached their eyes, they looked up and they saw above them all the many birds of the forest circling around. Wow. Hansel said, "Greenfield badly because they ate all the crumbs we dropped, and they're going to show us the way home. Thank you, birds." Well, the children followed the birds all through the day and into the night and into the next morning until they saw their house. They ran up and burst through the door and threw their arms around their father. Oh, he cried such tears of joy. He hadn't had one peaceful moment since he had left his children in the woods. He had cried buckets and buckets of tears. Well, his wife had, while the children were gone, conveniently died, and he hadn't shed a single tear for her. But the children emptied out their pockets, and Gretel threw open her apron, and he saw all the jewels and coins, and they knew that they would never be hungry again, and they would all live happily ever after. All except for my sister, that is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure she had such a bad idea. I think I could fix this place up with a little elbow grease, don't you? And perhaps some candy canes and gumdrops. Oh, I think I'll go out back and see if the oven is still working. And when I return, I hope you children are still here, so that I can live happily ever after.